Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week, and we're just moments away from kickoff time. Stay tuned for the live action. Hello and a warm welcome to Wembley Stadium here in London. Derek Ray with you here on the commentary gantry, and sitting alongside me is the former England winger, attacker, Sue Smith. And without doubt a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It's England and they take on Ghana.
I'm anticipating a good match today. It's important they get off to a good start, play their way into the game, be confident on the ball, and hopefully we won't be disappointed.
Number 7, Phil Foden. Number 9, Harry Kane. And number 11, Marcus Rashford.
The England first 11. Jordan Pickford begins in goal. Marcus Rashford starts with Phil Foden out wide. And the focal point in attack today, Harry Kane. And here's the Ghana starting 11.
It's a 4-5-1, or you could say a 4-2-3-1. This does offer plenty of threat going forward with the three behind the central striker. We may see the wide midfielders cut in and the fullbacks push on, while the defence is still protected from the two holding.
And we're off. The first half begins with plenty of anticipation in the air. Salis Abdul Samed. Ransford Yeboah Königsdörfer. Mohamed Salisu. Partey. It's with Williams. Dennis Odoi. Mohamed Salisu. Meta. And now Jiku. Partey. Jiku. Salis Abdul Samed. And the referee is quite rightly letting it go. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Partey. Dennis Odoi. Thomas Partey. Jiku. Salisu. And showing good game awareness. Salis Abdul Samed. Gideon Mensah. Mohamed Salisu. Mensah. So to the keeper. Odoi. Ransford Yeboah Königsdörfer. Beautiful pass. Top-class defending. And teammates around him. Jones. Given away by England. Well, understandably, a lot of interest in Harry Kane and how he might perform in this match. What are you expecting?
Well, he's got a superb strike from distance. The power and the accuracy that he can get is just brilliant. And as a defender, you've got to close him down quickly.
Bellingham. And Rashford. Jones. England moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Thomas Partey. Dennis Odoi. And now Jiku. Salis Abdul Samed. And Ofori has it now. Mensah. Salisu. And now Jiku. Good work from England to win back possession. Oh dear, up a dead end. It was promising. Mohamed Salisu. And back to the keeper. Salisu. And Ofori has it now. Odoi. Thomas Partey. And now Jiku. Salisu. Partey. Jiku. Thomas Partey. And now Jiku. He's showing a real will to win the ball. And Kane prepared to fire. A really meat and drink to the keeper under the circumstances. Pansil. Mohamed Salisu. Gideon Mensah. Out of play, England throw-in coming up. Mark Guehi. Konsa. Walker now. Ezri Konsa. Phil Foden now. Walker. And danger averted. Well read. Samed. Thomas Partey. There to win it back.
Yeah, no messing about there. He saw that coming, didn't he?
Oh, this looks useful. No panic, just passing. And just like that, they don't have the ball anymore. Determined not to give it away. Jones. Curtis Jones. Rice with it. Mohamed Salisu. Pansil. Oh, good vision there. Really good interception. Walker. Jones. Walker now. Mark Guehi. Jude Bellingham. Rice with it. Walker. Jones. And Bellingham. Foden. Guehi. Well, there we have it. We're at the halfway mark now, here at Wembley. Just hasn't been able to get going at all, has he, Jude Bellingham? We know he's capable of so much better.
Yeah, you can see he's not had much of an impact. Not enough of the ball around the box, and they'll need more from him if they're going to turn this around.
Well, it was a captivating first 45. What will the second half bring us here? Mark Guehi. Jude Bellingham. Ezri Konsa. Declan Rice. Jones. Walker now. Curtis Jones. Not the pass he had in mind. Königsdörfer. Partey. Dennis Odoi. Williams. Ransford Yeboah Königsdörfer. Odoi. Ziku. Dennis Odoi. Williams. Thomas Partey. Ziku. Dennis Odoi. England recovering possession well. Foden. Declan Rice. And in the right position to read it. Ransford Yeboah Königsdörfer. Jones. And in the perfect position to read it. Gideon Mensah. Partey. Dennis Odoi. One slick pass after another.
Yeah, it's great to watch, isn't it?
Odoi. Samed. Good-looking pass. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Doing everything possible to keep possession. Confident play. Well, trying to take their time, but not enough care on the ball. Quick counter could be on. Rashford. Declan Rice. Now Harry Kane. Curtis Jones. Could be troublesome. Oh, they were in a decent position too. Gideon Mensah. Flowing here. But they took care of the situation defensively. Declan Rice. Mark Guehi. Walker now. Declan Rice. Guehi. Mark Guehi. Curtis Jones. And Bellingham. Declan Rice. Mark Guehi. And showing good game awareness.
Well, it's been a frustrating day for these fans. They want a goal and they're urging them to attack.
And England pushing forward with options available. Kane. He read the situation defensively and did his job. And space for them here on the flank. And crossed in there. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. And he keeps going. And options in the centre. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Samed. Gideon Mensah. Salis Abdul Samed. Salisu. Ransford Yeboah Königsdörfer. Salis Abdul Samed. Good looking pass.
Yeah, he always sees a pass, doesn't he?
Samed. Can they jump ahead? And a chance for the lead. Oh, timely defending.
Well, just listen to the atmosphere in here. It's certainly cranked up a notch or two over the last 5 minutes or so. And you just think they're going to get one more big chance before the final whistle.
10 minutes left for play. Walker. Bellingham. On the attack, is there to be late drama? Just trying to keep their opponents on their toes with the passing game. Oh, they've done it! They forged ahead, and it might be the goal that gives them victory.
Well, this is a neat and tidy finish. His movement is great. He finds a yard of space, and then it's so composed.
So back underway here. Can they hold on to their lead? Partey. Mensah. 5 minutes to go. Williams. Ziku. Königsdörfer. Mohamed Salisu. And pressing for the equaliser. Partey. Well, made it look routine, but read it well. Kane. Excellent vision. Jones. This looks interesting. An alert intervention. And that is the end of the contest, and not a happy outcome as far as the visitors are concerned.
Oh, they'll be absolutely gutted. They were well in the game, and it could have gone either way. To concede so late on will have hit them hard, but I'm sure they'll bounce back quickly.
Well, a good performance as per usual from Marcus Rashford. How would you sum up his contribution?
Yeah, good performance and a really critical goal to give them the lead. They just couldn't cope with his movement today.
And a warm welcome to Wembley, the home of football. Derek Ray here in the commentary position, and sitting next to me is the former England international Sue Smith. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. It's England, and they take on Ghana.
Well, it's a pleasure to be here, and I'm anticipating a good game today. The coaching staff have done all they can. Now it's about taking it onto the pitch.
Number 7, Phil Foden. Number 9, Harry Kane. And number 11, Marcus Rashford.
The England first 11. Jordan Pickford is the keeper. Marcus Rashford starts with Phil Foden out wide. And the focal point in attack today, Harry Kane. And here's the Ghana starting 11.
Yeah, a 4-5-1 or a 4-2-3-1. A lot of coaches are adopting this nowadays, as it does give you those two holding players, while you've still got plenty of threat from the wide wingers.
And there we have it. The first half is underway. Rashford. And credit due, a good intervention. Partey. Bellingham. That's a good pass. And there we go. It is the ideal opening.
Well, here's the replay, and it's quite a straightforward finish in the end. But he does well to find space and then hit the target. I'm sure he'll be pleased with that.
And back underway. 1-0 it is. Curtis Jones. That's a good-looking ball. Top-class defending. Mensah. Salis Abdul Samed. Mohamed Salisu. Joseph Patzil. Königsdörfer. Not the pass he had in mind. Promising move this from England. And options in the centre. Was it a great clearance? And in the end, no damage done. Odoi. Thomas Partey. Kudus. Oh, good vision. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them.
Yeah, he stopped that one in its tracks, didn't he?
And just losing control of the ball, and it will be a throw-in. Jiku. Patzil. Gideon Mensah. And England have it back. Foden. Walker. Foden. Jude Bellingham. Curtis Jones. Ezri Konsa. Jones. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Now, who can he play it to? Oh, nice ball over the top. That's not a bad ball. And losing possession. He fancies it. And that's a corner. Trying to deliver it accurately. Oh, that's not a good clearance. It's a neat move. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity.
Yeah, the build-up was spot on. They just couldn't finish it off, could they?
Declan Rice. Well, they're a bit like a passing machine, and you can understand why they want to play it that way, in front as they are. Rice with it. Jude Bellingham. Walker now. Foden. Harry Kane waits. Gideon Mensah. And now Jiku. Pansil. Mensah. Oh, got into position brilliantly.
Yeah, no messing about there. He saw that coming, didn't he?
Curtis Jones. The right place to cut out the pass. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. Well, disappointing end to the move. Jude Bellingham. Jones. Phil Foden now. And trying to extend their lead. Kane. Well, it didn't worry the keeper. Thomas Partey. It's with Williams. Odoi. Williams. Thomas Partey. Mohamed Salisu. Mensah. Oh, read it really well. Walker. Curtis Jones. Declan Rice. Well, a pretty low line at the moment.
Yeah, they do look organised off the ball. Just need to remain focused, don't they?
Williams. Partey. Salis Abdul Samed. It's with Williams. Well, a good tackle. Konsa. Walker. Mark Guehi. Rice with it. Doing well to keep it. Declan Rice. And Rashford. Mark Guehi. Curtis Jones. Can they set up a chance? Really good hands there. Not an easy situation. Well, half-time coming up shortly and the home side on top. Interested to get your critique.
Yeah, it's been a decent first half, and I think they'll be the happier going in at the break, even if it is a narrow lead. They'll certainly be looking to extend that in the second period, though.
Guehi. Now with Bellingham. That's a good-looking ball. Rashford unable to hold it. Well, this could really help the cause. Could be.
sharp vision to create the chance. And it's a quality finish. He's got to keep his composure, which he does. Really nice goal, that.
Goal for the hosts.
And the referee's whistle. That will conclude the first half here at Wembley. Well, quite simply, he hasn't been able to make his mark in attack in this game.
Yeah, not created much at all, has he? Barely troubled the keeper. And with the way they lean on his goals, you can see why they're trailing.
So the referee's whistle, and into the second act of the drama. Gideon Mensah. Königsdörfer. Just went slightly awry for them there.
Yeah, you can see that they're a really well-coached side, can't you?
Rashford. And Bellingham. And Kane comes into the move. Good-looking attack, this. Marvellous defending. In position. And a goal! What a magnificent display. It's such a one-sided contest here.
Well, if you watch it here again, it's a lapse in concentration. He gets caught in possession and then he's being punished. The coaching staff will be so disappointed watching that again.
On with the action. It's been all England so far. You sense there could be extra punishment in store. Pantzil. Mensah. Partey. Samed. Not a successful intervention, winning the ball back. Curtis Jones. Now Harry Kane. Ezri Konsa. Lovely intricate passing.
Yeah, and I love watching this sort of football, you know.
Oh, look at this. A tremendous run. That's a good ball. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Odoi. Well, a touch too heavy there. Jordan Pickford. Rice with it. Really clever pressing. Genuine chance, and a goal this time, applying the finishing touch, just what the doctor ordered.
Here it is again, and the keeper won't be happy with his position in here. Leaves a lot of the goal to aim at, but it still has to be finished off, which he does so convincingly.
So back underway, 3-1 the score. Declan Rice. England looking dangerous. Marcus Rashford. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Referee deciding to give the free kick. And the yellow card is produced.
Yeah, and I think that's the right call, you know.
Substitution for the host.
Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution.
Marcus Rashford.
Jiku. It's with Williams. Joseph Patzil. Kudus. Oh, read it really well. Gordon. And Bellingham. Now perhaps they can counter from here. A fine reading of the situation. Königsdörfer. And the defenders know they need to get tighter. Options in the centre. And the defensive intervention there. Declan Rice. Jones. They've chosen to go through Harry Kane. Options around him. Nice sequence this. And just like that, they don't have the ball anymore. Always the chance they could get caught out on the break here. Have to pay attention defensively. Oh, it might be! Oh, and it goes! Another goal! And I'll tell you what, the impossible is becoming quite possible.
Well, here we can see it again, and he just hits this so sweetly. You knew as soon as he connected with it that this was going in.
Well, neutrals are getting their money's worth. 3-2 in this match. Anthony Gordon doing well to keep it.
Yeah, they're just controlling things now, aren't they?
Curtis Jones. Now, what can England do from this position? Bellingham. Could be threatening. Ransford Yeboah Königsdörfer. Oh, that's a clever ball. It's with Williams. Dennis Odoi. And the keeper is able to deal with the danger. Jones. Guehi. Mark Guehi. Gordon. And Bellingham. Walker. Well, you might say it's the ideal way to see out a game when you can pass like this. Well, that's a fine-looking pass. The verdict is offside here. Well, both teams have had substitutes warming up. And now both will rely on their respective benches. Just 10 minutes to go. So almost at full time, and the home side on course to eke out a narrow win. Your thoughts?
Well, what a game this has been to watch, and you just wonder if there's any more goals still to come in these closing stages. It's been end-to-end at times, and they'll just be hoping that they can hang on for the win now.
Making them chase shadows. Mark Guehi. Now with James. Jude Bellingham. Well, with 5 minutes remaining and just one goal between them, still the prospect of late excitement in this match. Bellingham. Now Harry Kane. Declan Rice. Phil Foden now. Did well to win it back. Joseph Patzil. Well, getting it forward, but they need an equaliser. This looks interesting. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity.
Off the pitch, number 2.
They will now make use of their substitutes bench.
Number 8, Jordan Henderson.
Ezri Konsa. So 2 minutes of stoppage time to be added on. Jones. Guehi. Ezri Konsa. Henderson has it. Curtis Jones. Jude Bellingham. Oh, nice ball. And there goes the final whistle. Very acceptable from an England point of view. A victory here. Your thoughts on their performance?
Yeah, it was a close game. Lots of energy from both sides. Quite evenly matched, weren't they? But I think they deserved the result overall.
Well, assessing what we saw from Phil Foden in this game, plenty to like.
Yeah, there's not much more you could ask for, really. Plenty of effort, a goal, and most importantly, the right result. I'm sure he'll be delighted with his performance.
And a warm welcome to Wembley, the home of football. I'm Derek Ray, and looking forward very much to getting tactical insights from my commentary partner, Sue Smith. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say, with good reason. It's England, and they take on Ghana.
Well, I can't wait for this one. Both sets of fans are certainly up for it. I'm sure that that'll give the players a real boost. They'll be hoping to start the game at a fast tempo.
Number 10, Jude Bellingham. Number 7, Phil Foden. Number 9, Harry Kane. And number 11, Marcus Rashford.
The England first 11. Jordan Pickford begins in goal. Marcus Rashford starts with Phil Foden out wide. And the responsibility of leading the line today goes to Harry Kane.
Thank you. Enjoy the game here at Wembley Stadium.
And here's the Ghana starting 11.
It's a 4-5-1, or you could say a 4-2-3-1. This does offer plenty of threat going forward with the three behind the central striker. We may see the wide midfielders cut in and the fullbacks push on, while the defence is still protected from the two holding.
So the ball is rolling. The first half of this game underway. Guehi. Declan Rice. Mark Guehi. Jones. Walker. Phil Foden now. Curtis Jones. Untidy in possession. Joseph Pansil. Thomas Partey. Salis Abdul Samed. Might lead to a chance. Look as though there might be a threat, but not so in the end. Good defending.
Yeah, you can see that they're a really well-coached side, can't you?
Declan Rice. Curtis Jones. Konsa. Walker now. Mark Guehi. Jude Bellingham. Walker. Guehi. Rice with it. Or can they make one of these passes count? Bellingham. Attacking possibilities for England. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Thomas Partey. Ball retention so important. Ransford Yeboah Königsdörfer. Mohamed Kudus. Gideon Mensah. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising.
Oh, I thought that had goal written all over it.
Declan Rice. Walker. Rice with it. Foden. And the attack looks promising. Curtis Jones. Now Harry Kane. Well, not the greatest pass. Easily intercepted. Salis Abdul Samed. Effective press. Ransford Yeboah Königsdörfer. Salis Abdul Samed. Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle. Jones. Good work from England to win it back. Declan Rice. Well, it's a pretty low line at the moment.
Yeah, they'll have to be careful with this. They need to engage a little bit higher.
And a poor ball. Ransford Yeboah Königsdörfer. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Samed. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Jones. Rice with it. Kane. This is looking good. And teammates to play it to. Well, the attack carried an initial threat, but fizzled out. Declan Rice. Curtis Jones. One slick pass after another.
Yeah, they're moving it so well, aren't they?
Foden. Nicely timed tackle. Gideon Mensah. Königsdörfer. It's with Williams. Thomas Partey. Salisu. Gideon Mensah. Joseph Patzil. Plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Rashford. Rice with it. Mark Guehi. Guehi. And Rashford. Jude Bellingham. Rice with it. Teamwork and passing in evidence. I just couldn't play that decisive ball. Salis Abdul Samed. Thomas Partey. Oh, good vision. Williams. Well, the teams are locked together. Will it stay that way following this corner? Over it comes. Was an important piece of defending. Rashford getting forward. Must take the lead here. And they have. You've got to say, it has been coming.
Take a look at this. The pace they show on transition, it's just so impressive. The defenders can't stay with them. And then he strikes it so cleanly with so much pace on it. And the keeper just can't get there. A brilliant finish.
Are back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Thomas Partey. Salis Abdul Samed. And snuffed out the danger immediately. Phil Foden. Well, the scoreline means they can focus on keeping possession.
Yeah, they're loving this, aren't they?
Curtis Jones. How far from the ideal pass, you've got to say. Declan Rice. A very timely interception. Joseph Patzil. Well, there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. Great weight on the pass. The delivery. Not a convincing clearance. And the referee's whistle. We've reached the halfway point here at Wembley Stadium. Well, Harry Kane certainly bringing his influence to bear on that first half. What did you think about his performance?
Yeah, he's had a really productive first half. He gave his side the lead with a tidy finish, but it's his all-round play that's been so good too. Hopefully we'll see more of that in the second half.
Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Declan Rice. Kane. Walker now. Jones. Walker. And a lot to like about this attack. Really is a lovely example of how to pass the ball. I think I spoke. Kane! Oh, a fine stop, and more importantly, away from danger. Can they set up a chance? Partey. Just the challenge that was required. And the assistant referee has raised his flag, offside. And they're making a change.
To be replaced by number 18, Anthony Gordon.
And a clever piece of defending.
Yeah, right place, right time. No messing about there.
Samid. Well, he's certainly not alone. Hansel. It's a cross towards the near post. Odoi. It's with Williams. Thomas Partey. An alert intervention. Well, sitting deep and just trying to form a really coherent block. Jones. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. England couldn't hang on to the ball. Gideon Mensah. Ayew. Gideon Mensah. Mohamed Salisu. Mensah. Partey. Gideon Mensah. That's a good-looking pass. Intercepted effortlessly. Who can he pick out? Well, this could really help the cause. He has teammates around him, but nothing comes of it. Well, he wasn't messing around with the clearance. Kane. Gordon. Thoughtful play. Oh, surely. Foden. Could be. Can he put it away? Really well hit, but just too much height on it. And the substitution will occur now.
To be replaced by number 8, Jordan Henderson.
And snuffed out the danger immediately. England moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? A fine reading of the situation. A quarter of an hour remaining here. Bellingham. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Good pressure to win it back. Chance to cross. Interesting pass. Will it be Harry Kane? Oh, that's a fine stop to get it out of harm's way. Odoi. Partey. Gideon Mensah. Thomas Partey. Mensah. Salis Abdul Samed. Samed. Semenyo. Mohamed Salisu. Strong but fair tackle. Jiku. Salisu. Now with Semenyo. Well, into an attacking position. It's not too late for them. And the pass was just that little bit off. Nearly found its target. He's made a real difference, I must say, but the manager decides that this is the time to make a change. Henderson. Ezri Konsa. They just can't get on the ball.
Yeah, right tactic at this point in the game, isn't it?
Foden. Went in strongly, decisively. Salis Abdul Samed. Partey. Dennis Odoi. Jiku. Chasing this game, desperate for a leveller. Well, he could run onto it here. Might lead to a chance. Shot blocked, but still alive. And blocked again. Not a huge chunk of added time. 1 minute. Odoi. And there goes the final whistle. Very acceptable from an England point of view. A victory here. Your thoughts on their performance?
Yeah, both teams give absolutely everything. There was a real intensity to the game, but I think the moments of quality just give them the edge, and they deserve the results.
And the shining light for his team. No two ways about that. Harry Kane.
Yeah, I thought he was a constant threat. His movement was good and created a lot of chances. Just needed to be a bit more composed in front of goal. But he did get one, and the team won, so I'm sure he's smiling.
Perfect playing conditions here in London at Wembley. I'm Derek Ray here in the commentary box, and joining me to provide expert analysis is the former England attacker Sue Smith. And with the 2 inspirational teams, well capable of dazzling their fans, ready for a showdown that could take on highly... And hello to you from the home of football here in London, Wembley Stadium. I'm Derek Ray, ready to bring you match commentary, and alongside me is Stuart Robson. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It's England, and they take on Ghana.
The scene is set, 2 good teams, a great playing surface, and a vibrant atmosphere. Has the ingredients for a really exciting game.
The England first 11. Jordan Pickford stands between the posts. Declan Rice starts alongside Curtis Jones in central midfield. And the main striker today is Harry Kane. They've been breathing a sigh of relief. Ball 1. And possibilities here. Partey. And this is the initial 11 for the visitors today.
Well, I think they're going to let the opponents have the ball, invite them on, and then play on the counter-attack. That's okay, but they have to make sure they defend really well and keep their concentration.
Walker. Declan Rice. Konsa. Marcus Rashford. Ezri Konsa. Rice with it. Playing with patience.
Now, where's the penetration?
Jude Bellingham. Kane. Oh, useful ball. Harry Kane losing out in that little battle. Well, nobody taking charge on the possession front. That's a good-looking ball. Is it going to be? And there we go. It is the ideal opening.
Well, just look at this again. He moves the ball quickly, he gets beyond his marker, and he keeps his composure. It's an excellent finish.
Goal for
1-0 then.
number 10, Jude Bellingham.
Gideon Mensah. And cutting it out. Declan Rice. Walker. Konsa. Declan Rice. Ezri Konsa. Walker. Well, he wasn't likely to get away with that. Could be threatening. Phil Foden now. Could be troublesome. Oh, it looked really promising for them. Ransford Yeboah Königsdörfer. And Rashford. Now, who can he play it to? Jude Bellingham. Lovely tempo here. Harry Kane. Can they set up a chance? Oh, that's a super piece of defending.
Well, no way through there.
Ransford Yeboah Königsdörfer. Walker. Mark Guehi. Rice with it. Jones. Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle. Williams. Patience and persistence on the passing front in the name of finding an equaliser. And up for grabs off the keeper. And it's all rather fizzled out. Declan Rice. And Bellingham. Ezri Konsa. Walker. Rashford. Pass, 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 and justifiably so.
Well, they're making it look so easy here, aren't they?
Jude Bellingham. Rice with it. Can they add to their lead? And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Jones. Curtis Jones. Phil Foden now. Harry Kane. Oh, that's splendid play. Interception to snuff out the danger. Odoi. It's with Williams. Dennis Odoi. Königsdörfer. And England's come away with it. And a lot to like about this attack. Jude Bellingham. Opportunity! In it goes! But it will not stand. Offside, Stuart.
Well, it looked close, didn't it? He certainly thought so. He's making that clear to the linesman now.
Thomas Partey. Samed. Partey. So almost at half-time, and they are making good use of home advantage. Still a bit of work to do, though. Your thoughts on what you've seen?
Well, they've worked hard and played well to be in front here, but they now need to keep their focus as we approach half-time.
Ransford Yeboah Königsdörfer. Pansil. A very good tackle. That's a good ball. And maybe Rashford. Looked like a certain goal, but that's a great challenge. Throw in here for England. Foden. Konsa. Marcus Rashford. Marc Guehi. Konsa. Walker. Declan Rice. And possession changing hands.
They're much harder to break down in those areas, aren't they?
Kudus. It's with Williams. And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. And danger dealt with for now. England using wind to good effect here. Now opening things up. And look at this! And a solid piece of goalkeeping. And over comes the corner. Well, not away properly. And with that, the first half comes to an end here at Wembley Stadium. Well, a good first half showing by Jude Bellingham. No great surprise there. How would you sum up what we've seen from him?
He took his goal well and was a constant threat throughout that first half. I thought he showed a lot of skill to get out of tight situations, and he had a real impact on the play.
So they get the ball rolling once more, and it's advantage England after the first half. Let's see what the second 45 has in store for us. Marc Guehi. Rice with it. Guehi. Declan Rice. Jones. Ezri Konsa. Rice with it. Curtis Jones. Declan Rice. Showing a good reading of the game. Now a decent position. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Mensah. Mohamed Salisu. Samed. Thomas Partey. Dennis Odoi. Partey. Well, they're behind, but they might be onto something here.
It's patient, but where's the penetration?
Salisu. Gideon Mensah. Thomas Partey. It's with Williams. Really good challenge. And that's great work to keep it in play. Harry Kane. Mensah. Ziku. Joseph Patsil. And the defensive intervention there. Bellingham. Phil Foden. Must be! Oh, that's super defending! Mensah. Samed. Joseph Patzil. Great effort to keep that one in play. Partey. Samed. Mensah. Salis Abdul Samed. Well, good run this. Now what can he do with it? Mohamed Salisu. Good movement. Now with Semenyo. Marcus Rashford. Rice with it. Nice sequence this. I think I spoke too soon. Wasn't the best of passes finally. Mensah. Patzil. Gideon Mensah. Mohamed Salisu. Mensah. Patzil. Could be troublesome. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Declan Rice. Phil Foden now. Jones. Walker. Rice with it. Declan Rice. And England pushing forward with options available. Good looking sequence this.
Can they just find that killer pass now?
Trying to tee it up. And the tackle that was needed. Plenty of support here. Now we're inside the final 15 minutes. Partey. Good looking ball. Williams. Thomas Partey. That's a good looking ball. Well, it did look promising, but no threat in the end. Possibilities for them to counter.
Well, not much time left now, and these supporters are doing everything they can to get their team over the finish line. What an atmosphere.
Really is a lovely example of how to pass the ball. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Just 10 minutes remaining here. And here they come, still pressing for an equaliser. Ziku. Patzil. Oh, good use of the ball. This could level it. Ball is loose. What late excitement. And the match is level.
That's unfortunate for the keeper because that first save was a really good one. So unlucky.
So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. Declan Rice. Guehi. Konsa. Walker now. Foden. Rice with it. Curtis Jones. Walker. Now with Bellingham. And a goal here might be the clincher. Declan Rice. And Bellingham. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Mohamed Kudus. Jiku. Semenyo. Samed. Kudus. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Walker. Declan Rice. Real chance. Oh, it's an outrageous save. And still level pegging.
Well, he's just rescued his team from defeat there. What a great save that was.
Number 15, Brazil.
He's driven in the corner. And there's the whistle. They can't be separated after 90 minutes.
Substitution for the hosts. Coming off the pitch.
Well, they've already served up 90 minutes of drama. Now for more.
Number 18, Anthony Gordon.
Semenyo. And now Jiku. Odoi. Mohamed Salisu. Good work from England to win back possession. Gordon. Jones. Walker now. Promising move this from England. And let's give credit to the defending. On to Semenyo. Jiku. Semenyo. Jordan Ayew here. Partey. Ayew. This is looking good.
Yeah, they're just looking for an opening here. Very patient stuff.
And England have it back now. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. Declan Rice. Now Harry Kane. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Guehi. Konsa. Rice with it. Mark Guehi. And possibilities here. Can they forge ahead? Yes is the answer. And that could be oh so important.
Well, look at this again, because this is a really well-worked goal. The passing is incisive, the movement of the ball is bright, and it leads to a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a great goal.
Well, 2-1 it is here.
Anthony Gordon.
Baba. Dennis Odoi. Semenyo. Mensah. Well, using the space really well, you've got to say. Antoine Semenyo. Interesting pass. Deflected behind, corner. And time for the change now. And there's the delivery. So at the halfway stage in extra time and 15 more minutes left.
Substitution for the hosts. Coming off the pitch.
Well, on they go. Second period of extra time is underway.
Number 3, Reece James.
Byrne. Rice with it. Dan Byrne. Oh, great vision. Opportunity to deliver the cross. This looks interesting. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Salisu. And now Jiku. Ayew. Now with Semenyo. Thomas Partey. The ball with Jordan Ayew. Baba. Taken away. Well, he's certainly not alone. Konsa. They just can't get on the ball.
Yeah, they don't need to force it, do they?
High quality defending. Mensah. And now Jiku. Seydou. Baba. Semenyo. And successfully cut out. His determination there for all to see. Time is fast running out. 5 minutes left in the second period of extra time here. And maybe a good position from which to counter. Eze and Bellingham. They've chosen to go through Harry Kane. Options around him. And with that, the attack breaks down. Idrissou Baba. Well, still pushing forward. It's a matter of whether or not they can come up with an equaliser. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. And there goes the final whistle. Very acceptable from an England point of view. A victory here. Your thoughts on their performance?
It was very competitive. Chances at both ends, but I feel they were the better team and they deserved their victory.